Name 5 things that you have to offer a man.
Nothing, 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 and nothing.
You ate with that one.
Visuals of Bill Belichick with a very young love interest have sparked conversations on the internet, and many people want the traditional thing of being with a peer. And as you can see with some of the comments, there are some that just aren't comfortable with someone like himself dating someone that's about a third of his age. But the thing about it is, if you boil down modern dating into its simple components, this is precisely what modern dating is asking for. Love a la carte.
What do you need from a man who you're going to take seriously?
Money.
Per the Cambridge Dictionary, a la carte. If you eat a la carte, you choose each dish from a separate list instead of eating a fixed combination of dishes at a fixed price. You get more choice if you eat a la carte from the a la carte menu. We're not traditionally used to doing relationships a la carte, but we're not doing relationships traditional anymore, which gives men from the West a bit of an advantage because we're ahead of the curve. We are forced to see relationships as a la carte because the complete meal, which in the past would be someone caring about you for a period longer than the average marriage, which is less than 10 years, instead loving you till the day you pass. We know that that just doesn't exist anymore. And so we're starting to hear, even from the most unlikely of places, that a la carte dating is all that's left.
Everybody think the man is supposed to sacrifice his life for everybody else, and he don't get no reward, no enjoyment for it, and there's no return on it.
Do you want marriage?
I don't care. If she wants it, cool. If she doesn't, if she doesn't mind, then no.
But what do you want though?
I just want long-term love.
The man's happiness don't mean nothing to nobody.
Piece of paper, like the legal status doesn't, I would get married for a visa, for visa purposes, for legal purposes for that.
The man's peace don't mean nothing to nobody.
Yeah, but look at that's supposed to be for us, the wine, it's huge.
We don't have to finish it. We can just drink anyone that we don't finish. I can take it or you can take it. Do you want to take it?
No.
I'm fine with doing, for example, if she doesn't care about the legal proceedings of it, I'm fine with doing the wedding ceremony, the celebrations of love, you know, but what I care about more is loyalty, because
the man ain't appreciated, homie, till his presence is no longer there. That's the only way he can be appreciated.
You look around, if you could just get divorced whenever you want to, then what is the point of the vows? They don't mean anything. Marriage doesn't mean anything.
Do you want the one mango that's supposed to be for who?
Oh no, I forgot to cut it. I was in a hurry because I thought I was running. If I knew you were going to be 45 minutes late, I would have had time to cut it.
Okay.
The foreign woman, if you give her a bag of fruit, her and her family would appreciate the bag of fruit.
So why would a man even want to look your way if you can't add value to his life?
Well, now, if you got the bag down.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. Try to spend the money down.
Marriage is like your declaration of love at that moment, but people still cheat, people still each other in the marriages. People can get divorced, no fault divorce. So they could be like, I fell out of love with you. Bye. Crazy. Right?
Yeah.
And so if you're allowed to do that, what will make you want to fight for it?
I can eat everything. I don't even have to eat. I'm not even hungry.
I don't know. I prefer a restaurant. I don't know.
No, we can go. We can go on the second date. We can go to a restaurant.
Okay.
The American woman, you can't even take me to go get the Cheesecake Factory.
What is the difference between being super in love and loving each other, caring for each other for 70 years without the wedding ring and with the wedding ring?
We can play games. I did the game. We can do beer pong and Jenga also. So I did. Do you like?
Marriage is more than, I know people like to throw that around. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Literally everything that we have is a piece of paper. Your passport, your driver's license, everything is just a piece of paper. But these papers matter.
What do you need from a man who you're going to take seriously?
Money.
The candles are the only thing that are up to par, but everything else, I don't know. This is not my kind of date.
Oh, what kind of dates do you usually go?
Like a fancy restaurant. There's so many. We're in Atlanta. There's so many good ones that we can go to.
The woman automatically say, well, you got to take me here.
I want to raise kids, if I choose to have them, in that same environment of the benefit of two parents in the house.
But none of that is marriage.
What do you mean?
That is just two people living, you don't have to be married to do that. You can have everything that you just described.
Yes.
Without the legal marriage.
Single, technically single.
You might well go find you a and say, listen, how much your monthly bill? And I'll pay this.
So you don't like any of this?
The candles are nice, but that's it.
It's okay. Be going to the restaurant by yourself then, because I thought this was nice. I don't know if you don't like it. It's okay.
No, I mean, I appreciate, you know, but no. I don't like it.
Right now, the American woman now have reduced herself to a she don't want to be courted.
So if you didn't want to take me to a restaurant because of the price, you could have just said that.
No, it's not a price thing. It's not really a price thing. Although by the time, before you even make it inside, you've already paid $40 for parking in Atlanta. This whole thing did not even reach $20.
She don't want the third date to be at the park where I ain't got to spend no money. We just sit right here on the park bench talking and laughing, getting to want to know. She don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think this is like for me.
I'm just saying, but it's not a passion. But it's okay if it's not for you, it's fine. I'm long overdue a picnic for myself.
By yourself alone?
No, it will just be self-care. You know, sometimes things don't always work out.
True.
So,
I don't think we worked out.
I can see that. But look up. Do you want the mango?
No.
It's fine, I'll eat it later. Okay, now.
Well, I guess I value being a wife, and I value being someone's wife before I would ever, like, I would never be a mother before I'm a wife. Like, if I never get married, I will never have a child.
But are men starting to get it? Take a listen at this man right here and let me know if he's not getting to be to the age of maturity. Let's go ahead and look at this guy. He says, women who waste your time.
Young ladies have always been taught, and rightly so, that their exclusivity is what makes them special in the dating market. But young men are starting to understand that we have something that's very special as well, something that we traditionally have basically given away. And you're going to hear a young gentleman understand how valuable what we give away actually is, just like young ladies have always known how valuable their exclusivity is.
These chicks will, like, they'll hit you to hang out. One, mind you, minding your business, doing whatever the fuck you doing, wasn't even thinking about shorty. She'll hit you to hang out. Say, what you doing? You say, I'm doing, boom. Can I pull up on you? Yeah, cool, come through. Meet me here, whatever. Can you call me a car? I didn't even hit you. I didn't even ask you to hang out. I was minding my business. Now I gotta call you a car to come meet me. Look, and then even if that was the case, right? Even if it's like, you know what, I f with shorty, she is cool. You know what? She hit me to kick it. I like her company. I'll call her a car. You feel me? She come kick it. And then when she get there, she'll get on your nerves. It ain't even like you gonna come around. You feel me? Before I ain't even hit you, it ain't even like you gonna come around and I'm paying for the car and all this and that, and you just cooling. Like, you'll be opinionated on and have.
Wanna argue with shit?
I'm like,
argue with the waiter.
That's a waste of a day. That's a waste of a day, bro. Like, you wasting my time. Like, this is time I really could have been spending doing some other shit because I didn't even ask to see you.
But that is more to protect yourself, right? So if you end up with the wrong guy, you get something out of it. Like, the law protects you.
Okay.
Right?
No. 1 rib.
If you get divorced, you get half if you don't make as much money as he does, right? Or you get alimony, or you get child support, or something. Like, there's a punishment for him being the wrong partner.
But I never was looking at it as in terms of punishment. I wasn't looking at, like, oh, if we divorce, like, I can take all his money. Like, that was never the thing. It's just, I value
what makes it so that you don't want to have a kid until you're a wife?
20, 30 years ago, the idea of regular men seeing the necessity of marriage being all but obsolete would have seemed outlandish. But in an age where Cam Newton's 4th baby mama says, and I quote, "I prefer to be the 4th baby mama to a rich man than to marry and build a family with a middle-class man," of course, men in the middle class are going to start asking,
No. 1 rib.
Shouldn't I be dating and doing this a la carte? Because everyone else is. Especially in a time where men are giving up our 2 most valuable quantities, our time and our resources.
This guy, if you meet this guy, he loves you.
Okay.
And he is like, I want to be with you. I have a child with you.
Amazing.
I don't want to get married.
No.
But the moment we have a kid together, I'm putting $5 million in your bank account, and I'm saying to you, I will never leave you.
No.
But what's the difference?
Then what's the difference in marriage then? Why? Like, why not?
Because maybe he's worth 350 million and he doesn't want to deal with the legal side of things.
Well, then we're not meant to be. That's okay. Then our views and our values don't align, and that's okay. You know, like I think I would be wasting my time if I just took the cop out of saying, oh, I'll take $5 million, but losing out on a big thing that I truly value. Our values don't align. And so I would just say, hey, cool, not going to work out. Thanks.
What you can hear in this back and forth is that the young lady doesn't want to give up what came with the traditional dating market, that you're going to be together forever by default, so we should keep things as they are, and there's no reason for you to change your logic. But the Asian gentleman's logic mirrors that of Chris Rock in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Okay, I'm going to add, like, this is your ideal guy. And the only thing different is the status of marriage. Everything else you get exactly what you would dream of in a marriage, but you don't get marriage.
But then it's not everything I dream of.
Those that know me in my circles know that very recently, yesterday actually, I had a very large accomplishment. And it's something that I owe not just to the expertise of a large circle of gentlemen as well as their encouragement, but also to the fact that when you're not bothered or tied down in a relationship, your time belongs exclusively to you. Of course, we talk about resources because many young ladies still want the resources, but the other part of it is time. The ability to take a 2-month period and block out all distractions and focus on whatever you want to do, you can get a lot of stuff done. And what I could say unequivocally is being able to live the kind of life that I'm living helped me pass 5 certification tests in the last year. And I can owe that exclusively to the fact that my time belongs almost exclusively to me. Is the other half of the equation that young ladies have started to understand, and especially men that realize the value of not just our resources, but our time. What you can do with a year when you're focused, what you can do with a couple of months if you're focused, you will surprise yourself. And so for guys that are starting to come into their own and understand that if I'm going to do this dating game, maybe I should do it a la carte. If I'm not going to get a traditional woman who's going to stay and who's going to help me, give me the things off the plate that I want. Just like modern women today want the benefits of what happens when a relationship breaks up, but they want to live a modern lifestyle up until that moment. Guys are starting to realize that that's a game that 2 guys can play, or 2 halves. And hey, a la carte dating might just be what's on the menu for growing numbers of men. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.